Hello and welcome to the WrkNProg Show. I am your host, Osama Omar, and we've got a fantastic show planned for you guys tonight. We've got a very, very special guest joining us later, but first, I wanted to take some time to catch up with you. How you been? It's been a while. We're in the last crunch, last couple days here. Hang in there. A lot's going on. Province is on fire. War is breaking out and fascism is sticking around like that one guy at the party that hasn't stopped dancing even though the function ended about an hour ago. But it's nothing we can't handle, right? We're university students, for God's sake. The Junos happened this week, and I'm almost 100% sure that none of you guys watched. But we don't care. Canadian music is important, and one of the most notorious early 2000 pop icons, Nelly Furtado, was the host. And if that's a good enough reason for me, that's a good enough reason for you. At the Junos, Maestro Fresh West was inducted to the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. For those that are not familiar, a Toronto rapper from the 90s who was a pioneer in the early hip-hop scene in Canada. And as he was exiting the audience to go accept his award, a visual that will now be added to the pantheon of so Canadian that it hurts category of photos, alongside with any photo of Nathan McKinnon, Shania Twain in an Oilers dress, and John Chant and Rick Mercer sharing a meal at our beloved Harvey's. I just want to thank CBC for yet again adding or providing us with some real cultural gems that really build up our Canadian confidence. Mind you, I went back and watched that entire show. Maestro was the only person escorted to the stage with a police presence, so that was definitely a choice. So thanks again, CBC. For an internet shitposter like me, this type of stuff is gold, so thank you, for real. The internet is awesome, isn't it? The other day I was just on X, formerly known as Twitter, and someone had posted a journal entry of Che Guevara. For those that are not familiar, Che Guevara, the revolutionary from Argentina that helped revolutionize Cuba, had a journal entry criticizing Fidel Castro and some of his basketball moves. Specifically, he was criticizing the Eurostep. And for those that are not familiar with the Eurostep, here is a jab step, and here is a Eurostep. So you do the jab step first, and it's a Eurostep. So it's kind of like a two-step process. So I hope you got that. So he says in the journal, yes, it leads to a bucket, but at what cost to the communal spirit? And my very first thought was, damn, JT, your pops was a hell of a hooper. Apple falls fall. Speaking of fruits, spring is basically here, and that means that the semester is basically coming to a close. Another year in the books of us tirelessly toiling away at these very, very important degrees that will definitely determine how successful we are for the rest of our lives, and will be the metric that people will measure us on until we say bon nuit to this plane of existence. I know it sounds gloomy, but I would consider you to count your blessings. After all, we could have all ended up with a sociology degree, and that's like survival of the fittest, I guess. Not to get all sappy and sentimental, but the one thing life has taught me, or school life has taught me, is that we are all works in progress, and that it never stops. And I don't know why that's comforting for me, and comforting about our world in general, but I hope it is comforting for you.